The National Broadcasting Company at this time wishes to thank the editors and publishers of Galaxy Magazine for a special award which has just been presented to the program X-1. The award cites X-1 for the outstanding adaptation and the original method of presentation of adult science fiction stories to the vast audience that has shown increasing interest in this newest form of journalism. The NBC Radio Network is proud to receive this citation on behalf of X-1. NBC is also happy to acknowledge the enthusiastic response and support of the listening audience to this program. Your many letters of encouragement and constructive criticism are always gratefully received. Your criticisms carefully noted, and whenever possible, your suggestions acted upon. Please listen at the end of this program for a special free offer. And now, X-1. Countdown for blast off. X-5, 4, 3, 2, X-1, fire. From the far horizons of the unknown come transcribed tales of new dimensions in time and space. These are stories of the future, adventures in which you'll live in a million, could be years, on 1,000 maybe worlds. The National Broadcasting Company presents X-1.
Tonight's story, Protective Mimicry, by Algis Budrys.
Frankly, I think I'll probably have to take my expense account clear up to the Central Gallic Civil Service Board. My friends tell me to forget it. But take it from me, a rap in the credit book like this isn't easy to laugh off. Not on a grade 4 civil service pay scale. So I've made my beef out in quadruplicate and filed it. Usually a special agent in United Galactic Federation's Department of the Treasury, Investigations Division, Currency Section, doesn't have much trouble with his swindle sheet. But this one's a corker. To understand, you got to know how they make the stuff. The Ungallic Mint is in New Geneva on Canopus 3. I remember I went around with the 40 Deci credit tour when I first joined the staff. The guide was a cute little brunette from one of the Rim stars who was later fired following an annual Pan Solstice office party. I didn't pay much attention to her spiel. She was dressed in the new neo-Minoan style, but I got the general idea.
This is a demonstration machine, of course, but you will notice the indestructible fiber coming off that spool at the right. It goes into the slot in the machine there. Now, if you'll pass along, you see it goes between those two rollers through 6 or 7 chemical baths. No, I'm not sure what chemicals. That's restricted information. It's stamped, analyzed for flaws, dyed, and then run through this unit here. This is the most carefully guarded part of the process. The unit is removed from the plant each night and locked in the deep space vault on the satellite station directly overhead. After the strip emerges here, it is chopped into convenient lengths and carefully removed into armored cars. It is called money.
What does that secret unit do?
Well, that's a very good question. You see, the currency is non-defacable, fireproof, immune to wear, weather, and water. But the most important thing is an electronic pattern impressed into the fiber by that secret pattern. You all know when you cash a bill, it is passed over an electronic plate that reads the pattern. If the serial number and the pattern match, well, but if they don't, well, first I'll put an ordinary credit note over the beeper. There. Perfectly good. Now, a simulated counterfeit bill without the electronic pattern. Well, now, that wouldn't fool anybody long, would it?
Could anybody duplicate that electronic pattern?
Well, that's a very good question. Only the government has the equipment to put that in. Your currency is safe and sound. Don't you worry about that. Are there any more questions?
Yeah. How about a drink after the tour?
Well, Oh, that's a very good question.
It sure was. So was the answer. Well, getting back to money. The engraving, the chemical composition of the ink and the fiber would be tough enough to duplicate. But that electronic pattern snaps the clincher on it. That's why Chief Inspector Saxgard of my division looked sourly at me when I came into his office and spread a fistful of credit notes on his desk.
What's that?
What's it look like?
A handful of 50s. Why?
Put a couple of them over your beeper plate.
Okay. Well, they're perfectly okay. What's it all about?
Look at the serial numbers.
3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, M.
Look at the others.
3, 4, 5, 6, 5... What? Let me see them.
Save your eyes. They're all the same. 14 50-credit notes with identical serial numbers.
That's impossible.
And every one of them goes over a beeper plate quiet as a sophomore climbing into a dormitory window after hours.
Baumholzer, where did you get these?
They came into the New York Clearinghouse from a branch on Deneb 11. The manager blew his top. He called us the minute he spotted them and sent them out to us.
How about the manager? Is he blabbing all over the Bankers Club about it?
I read the Un-Gallic Riot Act to him. He'll keep it under his hat.
Good. At least we won't have any financial panics for a while. Have you checked these through the lab?
Well, the ink and paper is government stock, and they match government beepers. The lab plates didn't squawk any more than yours did. Now, you could spend these anywhere as long as you only pass them one at a time.
Baumholzer, you know, since the beeper plate came in, we've been sitting on our tails in this department, building up our pensions.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
Neither would I outside this office. But you know darn well nobody can expect to counterfeit a bill and get away with it. It's only because throughout the universe there's a certain percentage of people who will try anything once, and a corresponding percentage of purblind idiots who will accept anything with engraving on it as money that we're here at all. Now, I've seen cigar coupons and crayon sketches come into this office. I've seen premium offers from household magazines, jet bus transfers, where some people would try to pick a Yale lock with a quarter of a pound of butter. Now, the only reason any queer can pass is because some goggle-eyed nudnik neglects to use his beeper plate. But I worry. For 15 years, I've sat in this stinking office and waited for somebody to invent a matter duplicator.
Well, looks like you can stop worrying. Look at those bills, identical down to the whiskey stain in the corner.
All right, Baumholzer, you call transportation and get out to Deneb 11 and find out if anybody in that neighborhood has a matter duplicator, or if he hasn't, what he has got.
I picked up the department shuttle to the satellite and made fair connections up to Deneb 11. It's a 4-day run on drive, and I get free fall 6, so I was glad to hit the port in Glub, which, so help me, is the name of the only city on the place. Deneb 11 is what we call in the department a mud ball. It's a jungle world with an atmosphere like a swatch of Harris tweed. I was smoking a cigarette when I got off the shuttle, and the air I pulled in made the smoke taste like well-decayed leaf mold. I was wringing wet 2 minutes after I left the air-conditioned port. I noticed the local costume would get you arrested on any beach in the galaxy, but it didn't matter since there's nothing titillating about pasty skin dripping with weary perspiration. I checked in with the regional office and found the resident agent tinkering with his air conditioner.
Hi, Baumholzer. You know anything about the sealed power pack on this condenser?
Yeah, if you keep banging at it like that, you'll crack the seal on the atomic shielding, and your posterity will thank you. 3 heads at a time.
Oh, I guess I better not fool with it. Now, take off your pants and pull up a chair.
I don't mind if I do. Is it always this humid?
Oh, no. In the hot season, it's worse. I'd send for a replacement part, but the fax line isn't too reliable. The last time I sent for a sealed unit, they shipped back an overaged sea lion.
Yeah, I know. I was on Polar Station on Ganymede when my heater element broke down. I faxed for 3 feet of element, and they shipped me back 3 fetal elephants.
Yeah. Well, I suppose you're here about the queer bills, huh?
Yeah. Got any lines on it?
Well, my orders will lay off and let the central office handle it. Be my guest.
Any ideas?
No. Where do you figure to start?
Well, this is the only city. I'll have to check it out. Have you got a list of authorized beeper plates?
Somewhere. Let's see here. Oh, look out.
Why?
There's a whittle fly on your arm.
Hey, how does a thing that size get through the filters?
Insects on Deneb are tricky. This one is a non-filterable virus in the larval stage, then it blows up to this size. Carve his initials in your arm if he gets a good bite. That's why he's called a whittle fly.
whittlefly was only one of the darlings that made the fair city of Glub a garden spot. They had one cute little tyke called the laboratory beetle, because when he bit you, he typed your blood and followed you around for days getting refills. I had one take a sample of me as I went out the door of the residency with a list of beeper plates, and he followed me from store to store while I checked every installation in the city. The little devil would step up to the bar every once and again to take another shot of my hemoglobin. I even tried ducking into men's rooms fast, but he'd be waiting for me when I came out. Well, I slogged through Glub for 3 days and then poured myself back into the residence office. Did he come in?
Who?
The laboratory beetle.
No, they usually hang around in the hall and wait. Sometimes when I've got a poker game going, you can see 3 or 4 of the little angels buzzing around outside waiting like chauffeurs outside the opera.
Wow.
I draw a blank?
Well, I found 7 defective beeper plates, but nobody remembers any queer bills being passed. You know, who checks serial numbers? They must have come in one at a time. And the clerks at the bank always were out to lunch and referred me to the next guy. You got any lotion for insect bites?
Desk drawer.
In a way, the beeper plates make it tougher. Nobody even looks at the bills anymore. Just throw them over the plate, and if no bells ring, it's okay.
Well, how about the other angle?
Matter duplicator? I checked invoices and purchase records. Nobody's been buying electronic parts that can't account for every tube. I thought I had something. One fellow bought 12 of those giant lithium cathode tubes, but it turned out his wife was having them wired as lamp bases. Well, I better be going. I hate to keep my little insect friend out there in suspense as to cocktail time.
You got another lead?
Yeah, I found a bar that makes a Tom Collins with real lemon juice instead of battery acid. I managed to duck my lab beetle in a revolving door. He went around twice and shot out into the street, so I settled down at a table at the bar and tried to make believe that I couldn't taste Deneb 11 atmosphere in my Tom Collins. I was chewing on an ice cube when I looked up.
Mr. Baumholzer,
That's right.
I want to talk to you about money.
He was a terrestrial, but he'd been on Deneb a long time because he was wearing the native garment about the size of a 5-pound sugar sack. His hair, which was potato field gray, was arranged in the old-fashioned Presley style. You know, the ancient long sideburns, duck's tail in the rear that vice presidents wear in family-style banks. His ears had little bits of bone stuck in them, and his eyebrows wandered all over his face, and he stood about 6'8". And I waited him out, and presently he spoke up again.
You are the same Mr. Baumholzer who's been going around asking all those questions about duplicate ungallic notes?
That's right. Can I help you, Mr.
Munger, Duodecimus Munger.
Now, this bid's fair to be fascinating. I was under the impression that my mission here was just a wee bit on the secret side.
There are no secrets in Glub.
Now, won't you pull up a chair, Mr. Munger?
I'm afraid I haven't time.
Well, join me in a drink.
Are you really the Mr. Baumholzer that's working on this case for the Treasury Department?
Yeah, sure. Hey, you're not the fellow that's turning out these duplicates, are you?
Well, as a matter of fact, I am.
What?
And don't move. This is a Power 30 Mistral coagulator I have.
Look out with that thing. You've got it pointed at my head.
Yes, I've got it set on high charge. It will fuse your brain solid.
Well, what else is new?
Now, Mr. Baumholzer, stay right behind that table.
Now, let's not make any rash decisions now.
Well, I can't very well see how I could let you live.
Oh, come on. Try. All right, now drop the gun.
I'm afraid we'll be collecting a crowd.
Give me that. Don't try to pick it up.
I won't. I had something completely different in mind.
Just like in those ancient legends the archaeologists keep digging up, the ones with the hard-boiled detective and the beautiful blonde, I felt the traditional roof fall in on the back of my head. As I went black, I remember thinking how odd it was that it was happening to me some 500 years after Spillane the Scrivener. I came to in the same archaic fashion with my head going around in a free orbit around my neck.
Baumholzer, are you all right?
I can't see. I'm blind. Everything's black.
Oh, open your eyes.
Oh. Where is he?
Who?
The guy who slugged me. What am I doing back at your office?
Oh, some bartender brought you in. I thought you passed out from too much lemon juice.
There was a guy named Munger. Which way did he go?
Reach me, Munger? Tall feller in native dress?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you might as well forget about it.
Why?
Well, I can order a pickup on him next time he's in town. They'll sock him away in a psycho ward for a while. Forget it.
Look, I am not an old lady calling up complaining that the nasty delinquents are teasing my cats. That Munger's tied in with the queer.
Him?
He said he was the passer.
Well, that can't be. Munger.
You got a file on him?
Yeah. I get a number of complaints on him, so do the local cops. Well, I didn't want to make trouble. He's a very wealthy man.
I'll bet. What does he do?
Well, he's a merchant or something at a native village. Once or twice a year he comes out and paints the town, but a counterfeiter?
I would like to talk to him again with the Mistral in my hand.
He had a Mistral? Well, that's a violation of a municipal ordinance. You're supposed to check him at the quarantine.
Look, I'm not investigating parking tickets and violations of the anti-noise laws. This is a counterfeiting case. Now, do you know where I can find him?
Well, he's probably gone back to his village.
Where's that?
Out in the jungle.
All right, get out your rubbers, friend. We're going out after him. Suppose you fill your bathtub full of mud, build a fire under it, turn on the shower, and crawl in and wallow a little. Do that, and you've got a fair idea of the Denebian jungle. I went out with Hall, the resident agent, and we started off.
Stick close, Baumholzer. Visibility is about 10 feet.
I'll eat everything I can see within 10 feet. Ow!
What happened?
I walked into a tree. Help me up out of the mud. We puddled on for a couple of hours. The rain was so thick I didn't see the trees until I bounced off of them and sat down in the warm mud. I reflected as I struggled to my feet what a terrible waste. In the beauty salons of Charles of the Ritz Asteroid, ladies from all over the galaxy paid thousands of credits for hot mud baths to take the wrinkles out and make their skin smooth and caressable. And here was I getting a much more thorough treatment every time I sat down. They issue a lot of special equipment from department stores, and it all functioned perfectly. My neo-latex galoshes were fine, but stuck in the mud. My Minipower goggles and wipers kept my eyes clear, but they didn't keep me from crashing into every tree. My leak-proof sportsman's flashlight stayed dry as a bone, but powerful as it was, it couldn't light up more than 3 feet in the pelting rain. Hall, the resident, led the way, consulting a compass and a waterproof map, and finally we stopped, and I noticed that there wasn't any rain coming down on me.
It's a rain shelter. The natives build them.
Kind of them.
Well, they're on all the trails. If you go more than a day in the rain, you go punchy from water drumming on your hat.
I believe it.
Well, now, don't sit down. You'll sink in.
I don't know. Theoretically, a broader base should keep you from sinking, like snowshoes.
Well, also increases the suction.
I'll stand. How far's Munger's village?
Well, either 2 miles or 22. I can't read the map very well.
Hey, wait a minute. Listen.
Well, that's the rain.
No. You hear that squelching? Somebody's coming.
Oh, yeah. From over there.
Natives?
Maybe.
There he comes.
Well, we've got first pick on the shelter. It's a native tradition. First come, first dry.
Yeah, there's somebody out there, all right. Who's there? Who is it?
A friend of mine, Mr. Baumholzer.
All right, Munger. Where did you come from?
Don't move. I have several friends pointing long spears at your kidney.
Ole! Ole!
Shall we go, gentlemen, back to my village? I believe you were looking for it.
Munger was so intent on me that he didn't seem to notice as Hall sidled off into the darkness, and when he did, he set up a desperate cackle. He had a few of his fraternity brothers chase down the trail with spears waving wildly, but they came back murmuring some kind of a Choctaw, which seemed to carry the implication that Hall had gotten away like a big-bottomed turtle.
Well, Mr. Baumholzer, your companion's action has saved your life for a while.
Yeah, he'll bring back a platoon of Marines, and they'll reduce that village to a bullion cube.
We'll just have to hold you as a hostage in case help should arrive.
Thanks.
At any rate, shall we get back to the village?
He had about 10 natives with him, each one about 7 foot tall, with those big, flat feet that evolved on Deneb for walking in primordial ooze. They were dressed in the standard native loincloth with matching accessories, namely 10-foot spears. When, as we started out along the trail, I got a good look at Munger's loincloth, it was composed of tastefully arranged 1,000-credit notes. Well, by the time we got back to the village, the rain had stopped. The humidity, of course, was still 120%, and the only difference was that the moisture just loitered around rather than actually falling. There was some kind of a clam bake going on in the village. The natives were pounding a couple of drums, and as far as I could see, getting rapidly stinko on some kind of jungle juice that they passed around in huge gourds. They were leaping and dancing, and as far as I could tell, doing snappy sayings and fancy patter as I sat on some kind of a low mushroom and tried to ignore the 2 spears that were pressed against my throat. It felt as if a nervous barber was trying to shave me with his razor tied on the end of a 10-foot pole. After a bit, Munger strode up to me with all the dignity of the lord of the jungle, and he waved the spears a foot away, pulled up a mushroom, and sat down.
Actually, that wasn't a native rhythm at all. The original Danubian music is a kind of quiet, flute-like melody, something like Mozart.
That didn't sound very flute-like.
Yes, I know. One of the first terrestrial anthropologists out here to study the Denebs took recordings of their music, and then to be polite, he played them in a few recordings that he'd made on an earlier field trip. Unfortunately, they were from that lost rocket colony on Ceres. Their music was a degenerate ancient form called, I believe, Roland Rock. The Denebs liked it, and they've been doing it ever since.
What's the party?
They're propitiating the tree. I don't know why. It's never failed yet. But they're very conservative. They've got to go into this act every night before I can do my stuff. Lasts all night. Want a drink?
No, thanks.
Oh, I wish I had a fifth of something civilized. I've been drinking this native swamp water for much too long.
He was right. They kept it up all night, and I sat trying to figure out in which hut Munger kept his machinery to make those duplicate bills. Finally, the weak light that passes for dawn on Deneb came up, and the natives quit hollering.
Let's go, Baumholzer. I hate to keep a man in suspense. You're curious about those duplicate bills. Well, now you're going to find out how it's done.
Well, it's good of you to show me. I suppose your theory is that I'll never live to tell about it.
That's very sensible of you. I like a man who can face facts.
We walked across the mud square to the base of a tremendous tree, which I gathered was the guest of honor for last night's shivaree. I still couldn't see the connection, but I was willing to wait. The natives sat around in a deathly hush, and Munger and I stepped forward.
You notice? Nothing up my sleeves. As a matter of fact, no sleeves.
And not much arm, either.
Now, I take this 50-credit note. Care to examine it?
Oh, I've seen it, and 14 others like it.
Yes, I only use a 1,000-credit bill when the natives need new loincloths. These 50s are a lot easier to dispose of.
Oh, I don't know. I traced them to you.
But that was a mistake. One of my contacts got a little greedy, spent too many bills in one place. All right. Now, I used to have the natives make a loud noise, but I'll use your gun instead here. You see, I take this bill, fold it, so, and so, and so. And there.
What are you making a paper plane for?
Just watch. I raise the note in one hand, I aim at the tree, and I fire your gun up in the air. Like this.
As he let fly with my gun, Munger sailed the paper airplane straight at the tree, and it sailed right into the foliage.
Now watch.
The bill came sailing back out of the leaves, and right behind it came another one. And then the air was filled with paper planes, squadrons, wings, armadas of paper airplanes, each one made up of a folded 50-credit note. They sailed out over the whole village, and Munger set the natives to collecting them and bringing them back.
There you are. There'll be several thousands of them. Look.
Genuine. Absolutely genuine. And I suppose they'd go over a beeper plate without a tinkle.
Startling, isn't it?
Protective mimicry.
Yes, precisely. You know, I discovered this tree 6 years ago while I was attempting to evade the clutches of the law on a confidence rap. I swung an axe at it to blaze a trail, and 50 axes came bouncing back at me.
Well, I never heard of any plant developing mimicry to this extent. I know some plants and animals assume dangerous life forms as a camouflage, but this...
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not a botanist. All I know is that you scare the tree with a loud noise. You throw something at it, and it duplicates what it thinks is the danger. Well, speaking of danger, it doesn't look as if your colleague is bringing any help. Oh, I'll miss your company. Interesting. You'll be shot with your own gun.
Now, look, Munger.
Don't wriggle. I hate a moving target. What is that?
Looks like the cops, Munger, at the edge of the village.
Baumholzer, where are you?
We outnumber them. I'll get you anyway.
No.
You can't run away from me. I'll shoot.
broke for the other side of the square, and just as he shot at me, I tripped over a pot and went flying smack into the tree. Well, that's about it. Here we sit in the spaceport on Deneb 11, and I'm darned if I'll pay our transportation back until I hear that the office is going to okay my expense account. Munger? Oh, he's in jail at New Alcatraz. Once he missed a shot at me, it was all over. After I fell into the tree, he didn't stand a chance against us. That's right. Us. All 168 of me. Right, Ed?
Right.
You have just heard X-1.
Here is an important special announcement. In appreciation of bringing adult science fiction to the listening audience through the medium of this program, X-1, Galaxy Magazine wishes to make the following free offer to our listeners. For the first 2,500 who write in requesting it, we will send a sample copy of Galaxy Magazine at absolutely no cost. This is an opportunity to read the finest in adult science fiction, just as you listen to it each week here on X-1. To get your free sample copy of Galaxy, just write a postcard or letter to X-1, NBC, Radio City, New York 20, New York, and ask for your free copy. Be sure to print your name and address plainly on your card or letter. This offer can be made only once, so if you want your own free copy of this leading science fiction publication, be sure to write without delay. Here is the address again. Write to X-1, NBC, Radio City, New York 20, New York. Your sample copy of Galaxy will be sent to you without obligation of any kind.
Tonight, by transcription, X-1 has brought you Protective Mimicry, written by Algis Budrys, and adapted for radio by Ernest Kanoy. Featured in tonight's cast were Mandel Kramer, Terry Keane, Charles Penman, Dick Hamilton, and Wendell Holmes. This is Roger Tuttle. X-1 was directed by Daniel Sutter and is an NBC Radio Network production.
Remember, for your free sample copy of Galaxy, just send a postcard to X-1, NBC, Radio City, New York 20, New York. Now be sure to print your name and address plainly on your card. This offer can be made only once, so if you want your own free copy of this leading science fiction publication, be sure to write without delay. The address again, X-1, NBC, Radio City, New York 20, New York. The Roaring Twenties in song and story. Hear Gordon MacRae in The Best Things in Life Are Free tonight.
Good morning. How are we today? I'm only slightly subdued. Yeah. There you go. There you are. There you have it. There it is. Right there. What are you going to do about it? Nothing, that's what. Absolutely nothing. I finished my video time machine last night. I worked on it for a couple of hours. Just said, I'm going to do it. And popped it out. Uploaded it. Got the OKs. Another half-hour video time machine. Ready to roll. I like this one. This one's a good one. Starting to get better at combining the elements. I actually finished it last night and started saving it and got about halfway through saving it and saw one portion. I'm like, you know what? I got to put something in here. And I halted the save. I went over. I found the element that I needed. I put it in, repaired everything that caused, all the ripples that caused, and repaired everything. And then saved it out. And I'm really happy with it now. Ooh, tonight is the debut, the world premiere of my music video. So please do join me this evening. I might give you a preview today if somebody is so kind enough to ask. Nobody's there. Nobody cares. What, are you kidding me? I don't even have family that gives a shit. Anybody else would be doing something like this, their family would be all over it, right? Tuning in, commenting. Did you watch the show today? Oh my gosh. No, not this kid. This guy gets a double yawner. That's it. Yeah, seen it. Seen it. You look at the top of my head. I'm just not having any fun anymore. Right? Whoa, yesterday was weird. I got a weird comment yesterday, so I went with it. Yeah. Weird. Weird. Oh my god, so weird. I don't get it. Weird. Weird. Wow, it's October 3rd. You know what that means? Absolutely nothing. It means absolutely nothing. I mean, it means that my video is premiering tonight. Yay. Blood may be thicker than water, but mud is thicker than blood. And apparently, there's too much mud in my blood for me to have any family that gives a shit. If I got even 1% support from my family that I give to my daughter, just 1% of that would be amazing, right? 5% would probably kill somebody. I mean, I literally have to beg and plead to get any help or input on anything, really. Or even just to get a, hi, how are ya? It's like pulling teeth. I mean, sometimes it's easier to get in touch with old acquaintances and old friends. But then I realize that they're just being nice. And I got no use for this guy anymore. What are you going to do, right? It's getting to the point. It's getting to the point. Let's see, I have to upload educational films today, and then next week is done, baby. And then tomorrow I can make my program guide, do my show, do that video time machine. Oh man, I love that. Last week's show was like 2.5 hours long, right? Because I picked out 2 hours worth of music just in case. And then I happened to do a theme, right? Heaven and Earth. And I was like, oh shit. So because of the theme, I just continued with the show after the video time machine and did another hour. And finished off the music. So it was an ultra long show. I didn't want to go that long. I just felt I had to. This week's show is probably going to be pretty short. It's probably going to be music, video time machine, a chit chat, and then adios, baby. Adios, baby. Yeah, I'll probably make some notes about the video time machine so that I can, do a little commentary after the fact. It all hurts, man. From my head right down to my very soul, it just hurts. See, I started watching this weird movie last night. Summer Job, I think is what it was called. Summer Job. It was probably also known as something else. A bunch of nobodies in it. Probably a Canadian production company went to Florida to shoot it or something. Or did one of those where they shot it in the summer in Canada somewhere, and that's why they're all got freezing hard nipples, you know. Reminds me of another movie. Can't think of the title. It's a country club, you know. The two classes, the rich people and the employees, and then the guy in between, you know. Hey, you better do what I say. Ooh, yes, I'll kiss your ass. Now you're going to kiss my ass. Ooh, sure, I'll kiss your ass. Now you're going to kiss my ass. One of those. You know, and the star of the movie is this girl. Of course, they start off with this the long shot following a motorcycle down the coast to the resort in Florida, and of course, pull up and open up the jacket to expose, t-shirted breasts, and my gosh, it was a girl all along driving that motorcycle. And then, of course, she's like, you you got to do what I say or I'm going to give you a shitty job. And it's like the whole movie, she's like this arrogant asshole, right? And I'm like, hey, they gave the guy part to the girl. She does it better than the guys. Funny stuff. Yeah. Anyways. This weekend, I am hopefully going to collect some more donations. I've got a lot of pledges, so hopefully I'm going to collect some more donations and go do some preliminary t-shirt stuff. Hopefully the t-shirts have shown up. It looks like we are going to have a couple of extra sizes after this first deal here. So what I'll do is I'll go after, I'll probably put a thing on the group, the event group page thingy, that I've got this many sizes left. I've got these sizes, this many of these sizes left. Who wants to get in on the early bird special and get 3 shirts for the price of 2, no shipping. And then I'll use a couple of those donations to ship everything, and the rest of the money can go toward the shirts. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7. That's 7 now. I've got to change it to 7. You know what? I might as well just do hash marks, right? Do hash marks, then I can add to it. So XXXL. We've got 4. This one we've got 7. Oh no, that was wrong. That one's where we got 7. That one we've only got a couple. This is 7. Double X. 1. Two. Double X. 1, 2. Regular large 1. Okay. So we've got 1 triple X left. 3 double X. 3 XL. And 4 L. So out of 100, well 50, we ordered 100 shirts, various sizes, both cut 50 of each. So that means I've got four donations in. 50, that means I got 46 donations left out of this batch of shirts, provided they want the sizes we have. Okay. Well, that's totally cool. That'll work itself out. I'm going to forego that early bird thing. I think I'll do the free shipping, but not the third shirt. I think right now, I think the people that I've done already, I think they're eligible for the third free shirt. I think anyone else that comes along after I post this on the group, they're going to get 2 shirts, but they'll get the free shipping. And that'll be the early bird special, as you get free shipping. Right? So there we go. There's that. That'll take care of that. I have to come up with a way to keep all of these guys in a list. I need a database, some kind of page that I can fill in with all the information, money donated, reading log, weekly homework schedule. Which one of these are going to work? This reading log might work. Let's take a look at that. So we can put in their name. I can call it my t-shirt log. Alright, let's open this guy up, take a look at it, see if we can utilize it. Okay. And let's make it in red so we can print it out now. Red, red, go to red. I want red. Everything should be red. Red, red rum, red rum, red rum, red rum, red, red. Let's go. Colors. Here we go. Custom colors. Let's do. I'm just going to switch everything to red. See what happens, right? I mean, what could be worse, right? Red. Red rum. Red rum. Red rum. Belch. Okay, everything is now red. There we go. Okay, let's get rid of you. Cut. And let's get rid of you. Let's change you to donation log. There we go. All right. Now we are going to go. Let's go here real quick. Text background dark. Text background dark. Yeah. All right. Book title. Donor name. Oh, wrong one. Donor. Damn it. Jeez. All right, there we go. I'm messing with the other computer over there. Donor. Name. Alright. Good enough. Well, let's just put some dollar signs there so we know how much they donated. Bing, 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 bing. There. Okay, so we've got 4 boxes. Donator name, dollars for how much they've donated. Address. Address, because that's important. And shirt sizes. Size is, because you can order different sizes. If you're getting 2 shirts, of course, you can get one for you and one for your partner. Okay. Am I on? We don't want anything at the top. That's all we want. Sorry, did I get weird for a second? Just trying to find my colors here. Arrange all these reds here so I can find the right red. Ah, there it is. Red, red, go wide. Red, red. Red, red. How come you're black? How come those numbers are black? Huh. Alright, well. That looks like it's gonna work. Donation log. And let's put this in the reunion file. Habula bula. Am I still plugged in? Am I? Am I? Am I? Am I? Can I do it? Can I print one of them? It's on. Yeah, let's see. Good morning to whoever's there. Thanks for stopping by. No, this is not real. Somebody found me out yesterday. I don't really look like this. Alright, so it's not a great. It's not a great AR. It's what I got. Keeps me busy. Get 10 donors per page. Let's go to a print and see what we get. All right. Let's print one up. Am I connected? I think I am. I think I am. I think I am. I think I am. All right. Let me heat up my coffee. Hey, good morning, Joey. What's up, man? Just printing out a sheet here so I can keep track of my donations. Go ahead. You can do it. Yeah, I know. I'm low on black ink. But I'm printing red, so come on. Doing the printer song. It's got rhythm. All right, I'm going to print out some more of these in anticipation of more donations. Right? Right? Okay. Like, let's do that. And let's go print. And let's go ahead and print out 11 more. And that'll be a total of 12. 10 times 12. That should be quite sufficient enough for everything I need. Now I'm going to have to save room on each of these lines. That's why the lines are so big and fat. so that I can write in names, but multiple donations, because people are probably going to buy more than one brand of t-shirt, right? So, yeah. Let me go back. And let me hit that. There we go. There we go. And save that puppy. Okay. Strictly red, yeah. Red with a tiny hit of black, yeah. Hopefully there's enough black to deal with 11 of these puppies, because I really want to get this rolling. 11, alright. Come on, baby, you can do it. Yeah, I think that's got to be at least a dozen sheets there. So, did you get your plane tickets? There we go. That's the ticket. That's the ticket. Oh, it'll take a few minutes. So, oh, I gotta warm up my coffee. Ooh, coffee. It's a printing. What a happy sound. What? All right, you got your tickets right on, brother. Oh, got it all set up. So my daughter, she comes to me last night and she says, so like on the 23rd, there's this show at Pappy and Harriet's. It's, what does she say, Hawthorne? They're doing a 20-year album reunion. They're doing a lot of that this season, right? Everybody's doing their 20-year things. This whole festival you guys are going to is the same spiel. So she's going to see Hawthorne now, and I'm so like, who you taking? She says, you want to go? I said, I don't really. Is it 18 or over? She's, well, you got to be accompanied by an adult under 18, so I guess she's good. So I said, well, get yourself 2 tickets because you're going to want to have somebody go with you, right? She says, I don't know who's going to go with me. If Charlie decides to go, can Charlie stay for an extra day? And I'm like, sure, why not? But Charlie can't go. Charlie can't stay an extra day. So I said, okay, well, I'm sure you got, a friend that'll go with you, right? So now she's doing that. And I'm like, wait, 23rd, isn't that like 2 days after you're going to a festival? She's like, yeah, but it's after school, and I should be home by then. I'm like, wow, you go, girl. You go. You rock. You're young. Do it now while you're young, right? Because I can't do it anymore. Man. Oh yeah. My music video, it premieres tonight. So excited about it. I could do a preview today if somebody wants to watch it. I could do a pre-premiere here on my live show, because I can do that kind of stuff. Ain't that crazy? Because not many people are going to tune in to the middle of my show here, right? And while it's recorded, while it's in my playlist, they're not going to tune in and go, oh wow, I got to get halfway through this show, because that's not going to happen. So yeah, I could totally do that, yeah. So if there's any requests out there, hint, then I'd be happy to play it early. Nudge, nudge. No, it's something that I'm quite fond of. It's neat. Hey, another person is out there. Good morning. It's still printing. Let me see. Let me get my hole punch here. Gotta get my hole punch so I can punch some holes. I don't want to do all of them at once. Bloody hell, that's too many. That's not enough. Maybe I can do them at once. Hey, what do you know? Hey, I punched some holes. Look at that. I'm like all professional on stuff. Ain't that keen? Yeah, somebody showed up and said, oh my God, it's that guy. I'm out of here. I thought it was one of those radio shows. Oh no. Yeah, so let's see. These sheets can go into the reunion book here. And this reunion book has got a lot of blank paper. So let me open that up. Got some of that blank paper. Yeah, make it easier to move around in this book here. All right. Just taking it easy. Just taking it easy. So I haven't heard dogs barking. No dogs barking out there. I drove away the other day and screamed at that lady, where the neighbors are getting together to call the county on you. I think that might have done it. I think that scared the piss out of her. I don't want to call the county on somebody and have their dogs taken away. Are you kidding me? God, why do you think I haven't done it? Trying to figure out another alternative. So I posted in the local neighborhood Facebook deal a photo of her dogs in their cage and my comments to the fact. I haven't heard anything back, but I think she might be a part of that group because that might be why she's keeping her dogs taken care of, because she doesn't want to be the butt of the neighborhood joke, right? I don't know. I just know that I haven't heard those dogs lately. Fingers crossed that she takes better care of them. And that it's not because the coyotes got them that I don't hear them. Oy, or other. So let's see. Ooh, I can transfer that information into my donation log now and start keeping track of who's who, what's what, where's where, and all that. It's great. It's great. Designs 1 and 2. Oh man, this is going to be awesome sauce. Yeah, if I get enough donations over the weekend, I can get shit printed next week, and then get all the 100 shirts printed, right? 50 of each design in various sizes. And then use whatever money comes in after that to mail all of those shirts, and then pay off the shirts. Right? Right. Let's see. Let's go to my calculator. I'm going to go to calculator. I'm going to calculate. Let's see. I'm going to calculate some numbers. Yeah. Alright, so I need 40 donations. 40 donations. Oh yeah, baby. Where's my it's in the car, that's where it is. My estimate. Okay. Because that's gotta go in here. This is gotta go in here. Use some good paper. That's some thick paper. Hawthorne. I've never heard of Hawthorne. So there you go. But then I haven't heard of most of the stuff that's out there. It's cool. It's cool. Alright, there's my shirt colors. Isn't that awesome? Awesome. These shirt stuff I can put back here. Top donor, Joyce. Wow. Circle the dollar amount in green to show that it's been paid. Nice. 3 orders. And all Excels. So we're going to do shirt designs and sizes. So we got one in the XLs. XL, XL, XL. The shirt design number 2, XL. Okay. You write in that address now. Yeah. This is so cool. I love organization, you know. Of course you couldn't tell that by looking at my house. Well, I mean, it's organized, it's cluttered, but it is organized. Probably more dusty than anything else. I gotta dust. I haven't dusted in a couple of weeks. Gotta dust and vacuum. All of that. All of that. Alright, and there is my first donor in my donor log. That's awesome. Yay! I'm doing stuff. Let's see. We're going to go for Jim as well. his address there. Where am I going to find that? I'm probably going to find it in phone text from the last time I mailed him something. Or maybe I should just send him a message and request his address again so that I make sure to get it correct. Okay, so this one is done. This one is done. Who else is, oh, that's right. We got a top donor here because she's already donated. Still need her address. And circle it in green because she paid. We need her address. We have her sizes though. Large. Design number 1. Large. Design number 2. Large. Nice. Okay. I'm not going to write in the amounts yet because I want to wait until they actually donate because it's a 50 plus, right? You can donate more. Of course, the more you donate, the more shirts you can get, so that's cool. Let's see. He did give me his address, though, so let's put that in. White out, love it. I love me white out. Nice. This one is added. Let's do this back page now. And we need to get that address there. I'm horrible at remembering how to spell people's names. Good morning, everyone. How are you? I'm just sitting here doing my books. I am trying to organize my donations lists so that I know who gets shirts, who's giving me money, yada, yada, yada. I'm going to make this party happen, even if I die doing it, right? Let's see. Let me get over to my Facebook list of friends so that I can be be sure to get last names correct. Correct. I don't want to make anybody mad. There we go. Great name. And we got Excel. Okay. Oh. Right. Oh. Yeah, I keep putting stuff in the wrong place and then doing it again. That's no good. What are you, a dummy? Yeah. Okay. We got Excel. Sizes and designs. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. That takes care of them, the donors. Friday, and we've got one at double X, 2XL. 2XL. Let's cut that one. XL. But this makes it 12 because she did 3 orders. Well, that's pretty good. So I got 12 orders. Alright. Wildemore. Nice. Wild Omar. There you go. And last XL. That's it. There's my 10 donors with my 12 donations. That's awesome sauce. It's awesome. That equals 600 if I can just get all of this money in by the end of next week. So I can get if I can get half of that money in this week, get the shirts printed, get the other half, the rest of the money in before next week, the end of next week, and then I can ship and give the balance to the shirt people, and then advertise and start pumping out some shirts, because I'll have a few extra. I think I will advertise the sizes available that are left over, and say you want them without free if you want them with free shipping, who wants them? It's cold. Definitely cold. Good dog, Rita. Coffee's cold, Rita. Yeah, I think it's time to get my load on, because, ow, man, my brain has really decided to connect with my body this morning. Oh. Yeah. Far out, man. Let's see, I gotta wake up my wife in 45 minutes. Hey, it's 6 a.m. Well, 6 a.m. here on the West Coast, and we're rocking and rolling. We're flipping that lipstick and ramming up those licorice disc thingies that we're putting on the turntable. And I got a 45 coming up right now. It's Fire on High by ELO. And we're going to rock it into sunup. No, really. I got a little too much sleep yesterday. I'm a little loopy. Am I not? Yeah. Mine too. Boy. So yeah, last night I got about 40 minutes into that movie, Summer Job. And I was like, all right, I gotta go to bed. This thing's gonna take another hour to save. So I was like, I'm gone. I was out. And remarkably enough, I've been lately, I must be losing it, because lately I've been able to get into bed and not need the TV to help me go to sleep. Well, it's not so much that I haven't been using it as a crutch so much as I've been going to sleep kind of late, and I don't want to turn the TV on to wake up my wife. It's like going in there and turning on a big bright light so that I could read, right? while she's sleeping. So I don't read if I go to bed too late. I don't watch TV if I go to bed too late. I used to, but we got that big giant fucking TV in there now, and I'll be damned if it isn't like opening a door into the sun. I mean, it is just so bright, right? Even when it goes black, it's still bright as hell. I think I'm gonna have her pull. I think we're gonna pull that TV out and put this other TV back in there. It just makes common sense, right? We don't need a giant, you know, a big friggin' screen in there at bed. Yeah. So hi, how are ya? How's it going out there? Yeah. It's pretty run-of-the-mill now for me to do this channel. Mainly because I set myself up so that with the programming schedule and the different shows and stuff, it pretty much writes itself. I mean, all I have to do is gather stuff, compile it, put it in something that's presentable. That's it. And that's becoming a lot easier. It's really becoming a lot easier to, like last night, it took me a couple of hours to put that time machine together, right? I pulled over way more than I needed as far as show elements. So it's like I could have just stayed there, and had I the energy, I could have just stayed and put together another one. And I might do that this weekend. I might put together all of October's video time machines, mainly so that I can get the Halloween stuff in there where I want it, you know. I found some great KMET stuff. If you're into old radio, dead radio stations, or if you're from Southern California and you remember KMET, I found some great stuff. And remarkably enough, it's not audio, it's video. So it's going to be fucking classic. Classic, man. I mean, it's just totally classic stuff. I mean, it's just like, it's just too much to even talk about. Jeez, you got a towel with that shower, buddy? Sir, totally. Abso-freaking-absolutely. Ah. No, really. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, Hiram, that stew looks so good. Where'd you find that? Henry Ford, Glenfield Village. Dude. That is some good-looking stew. It's almost as good-looking as the stew I make. I make some fucking stew that'll just knock your dick in the dirt, I'm telling you. That looks good. That looks really good. I like that. I really dig that. No, really. Y'all. Gee. Roy always has the nicest things in the world to say about my podcasts. His assembly of vintage technology blows my mind. Blows my mind, too. It blows my mind so much I can't even get it all into one room. Hey, I like that he just used my name, my last name. Yeah, Mondry. Yo, Mondry. Nobody's called me Mondry since fucking high school. That's hilarious. I love it. Thanks for the comment there, Roy. That is cool stuff. Awesome sauce. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, baby, yeah. Very, very cool. Cool, too cool for school. I guess I could post something in the event group about what kind of shirts I have left. I don't want that. I want this. The events, not the marketplace. You idiot. Click on the right, moron. You stupid moron. Gosh. Who invited this guy? All right. Add a post. Yep. I'm just sitting here talking to myself, going in my head, creating a post for these T-shirts. If I happen to mumble, boy, you're getting a treat, aren't you? Yeah. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, howdy peeps. A few of you have gotten messages from me about the early bird specials on the first 2 T-shirts for donations. I only have a few sizes available now. If you would like to learn more, please contact me directly in Messenger, and I will send you the 2 shirt designs and payment info. Act now and shipping is free. Thanks to everyone who's already donated. You're the bee's knees. Shirts in process. That's only one E. That's only one S. Process. One C in process, right? Yeah. I ordered 100 shirt colors and sizes so far, and I only have a few sizes left. We start printing next week, so donate now to get your limited edition shirts. I will only have another 100, and then these 2 designs will be retired. So far, there will be a total of 12 shirt designs. But only 100 of each for donation only. AstraZeneca may have, no. I hope to see you at the reunion. There. Because there's that. Stay positive. It ain't about the money, man. The money's just the way to make it happen. You know, but it ain't everything, man. The money's just the way to make it happen, like bodaciously awesome. But that's all. Even if you can't donate, I still want to see you. Alright, now. Let's see. And I'm still not posting photos of the T-shirts yet because I don't want the cat out of the bag. I want it to be a secret. If you want to know about shirts, contact me directly. That's it. Let's see. Ooh, I better grab the right keyboard. Aha. FYI. Photos of the shirts will not be posted. And copies of photos I send to people will not be allowed to be posted here. obvious. How do you spell the fucking obvious? That's right. Keeper, not keeper, keeper. It doesn't capitalize stuff for me. Oh, that's ridiculous. Why doesn't it automatically capitalize it? And allowed, not allowed. Yeah, that allowed, not allowed. So, that's right, it doesn't capitalize. So, there. Okay, and bada bing bang boom bang beam. Bing bing bang, and let's do another emoji. There we go. And I think that is going to do it. Okay. And once they are in full production, I will post photos. But for now, please bear with me. Okay. Bear with me. Bear with me. Really? Bear with me? It's not bear. It's actual bear. Rawr, bear. Well, grizzly with me then. Black bear with me, brother. Brown bear. Polar bear, motherfucker. All right. Now, what would each color bear sound like, right? Would a polar bear sound like a wasp, right? What is that, white Anglo-Saxon professional? Is that what the wasp is? I don't remember. I want a ham dinner with mayonnaise, right? All right, I'm going to post this and see if I get any responses. And that's it. It's posted to the event page discussion. So if anybody's following this, they should be getting little notifications, right? And I think that's how that works. Okay, 3 little paragraphs. Ooh, 3 little paragraphs. And I think that'll do it for now. I can't wait to start posting photos of the shirts. That's going to be awesome. I just don't want to give it up, right? Because I know there are going to be people out there who are going to show up and copy and paste and then try to do the same fucking thing, right? Ooh, he's got a cool shirt. We're going to copy that shirt, offer it in different colors, and say that we're the same fucking people, right? You have to get it directly from me. No third-party website page bullshit. You come directly to me to get it. If you're not talking to me directly to get the shirts and to donate, you're talking to the wrong motherfuckers. That's it. Period. And if you get a shirt and it don't have the official logo inside, right? You got boned. And you're not donating to us. You're donating to some corporate fucking bullshit. My autistic child designed this shirt. Bullshit. Is that what you call your computer? You call your computer program your autistic child? Is that what it is now? Because that's bullshit. You know, I don't know. You can join 20 groups, and in those 20 groups, you see the same post from a different person. My autistic child designed this shirt. Please buy this shirt. Designed especially for you and your group, right? I see people wearing these shirts with these anchors on them that say, Lake Elsinore, I'm an original. And it's not an original shirt. It isn't. It sickens me. From the beginning, I've started seeing those. I instantly scam. Get out of here, scammer. Scammer. Fucking scammer. Oh, that just pisses me off. And it's not that it's not the shirts. It's not the fact that they're selling shirts. It's the whole scam behind, my autistic child designed this shirt. Will you please support us? That's the bullshit, right? You know, because you've got, you know, 1 million people out there with the same fucking copy and paste fucking bullshit. The shirts going to you're going to the same company, the same corporate bullshit for these shirts. It's bullshit, you know? And I'm a mom and pop store guy, right? I'm a hometown, support your local businesses. That's who I am. I've got constantly people hitting me up on every single platform, right? Telling me we'll get you a better deal on your shirts, right? We'll give you the shirts, you know, for half the price you're probably paying for somebody else. Great. Is the quality going to be there? No. Am I going to have one-on-one? No. Can I go down to the shop and watch the fucking shirts be printed? No. Can I build a rapport with those people and fold them into the family? No. Because it's a fucking corporate bullshit. My autistic child. Sickens me. Fucking sickens me. So no. I go to a local business, and sure, I may pay a little extra, but it's worth it. And it's worth it for me to know that they're getting that money. It's not going through a bunch of bullshit and then winding up in some asshole's pocket who's sitting on a yacht, you know, sucking down a margarita. The money's going to honest, hardworking people, you know, and it's not a fucking scam. Ugh. Fucking scammers. Don't get me started on those fucking scammers. So this is going to be an official deal. You want a shirt, you got to go through me directly, get my information directly. That's the way it's going to work. And after these first shirts are out there, it's literally going to go to, look, if you want this bad enough, if you want to donate and you want your shirts bad enough, because the donations aren't going to exceed the value of the shirts, right? You're going to get 2 shirts, 2 custom-made shirts for $50 donation, right? You got to go to Hot Topic to get deals on shirts like that, and even then, everybody else is wearing those same shirts, right? You're going to wear a custom shirt, and you're going to get it at a steal. At a friggin' steal. And I'm doing it that way so that the donations roll in quick. Yeah, we could be making bank if we raise the price, but it's not about the money. It's about the reunion. the reunion says that we need to do this as easy as possible on people. So I keep the donation level down, keep the quality of the shirts up, right? I mean, we're literally making, you know, just over half of the price, you know. So if like I'm selling the shirts for $25, we're getting the shirts out for $25 donation each per shirt, right? Well, 10 of those dollars go to pay for the shirt, and 15 of those dollars go toward donation, toward the event. Simple math. Do the math. You know, 100 designs, 100 t-shirts per design, 12 designs. It seems like it's a lot of money, but it's not. For the simple fact that a venue is going to cost into the thousands, the entertainment is costing into the thousands, the food, I mean, it's all into the thousands of dollars. So I'm hoping that 12 designs are going to be enough, right? Of course, I'm going to have another half dozen designs for shirts at the event itself. I will also have other merchandise. And you know what I'm going to do is the people who donate and get shirts during this 12 designs, that 1,200 shirts, right? I'm going to use that to graph what sizes I need to print for the event, so that I go to the event with pretty much the sizes that people have already gotten, right? So with a few extras and some buffers, you know. So we did 35 double X's. So let's print 50 for the event, right? We could go to the event, I mean, and do another $10,000 in donations for shirts there, and that money just goes right back into the reunion fund, because after that, when the reunion's all said and done, we've got to get together with the videographer and the photographer, and we have to create a reunion video, and we have to create the yearbook, the first annual reunion yearbook. And it's going to be a hard copy book, just like one of these original yearbooks from back in the day. It'll have, you know, the class of Friday, the class of Saturday, the class of Sunday, the class of Monday. It'll have all of the, you know, like the action photos, you know, like, look, this is what we did on this day, and, you know, and we've got, look, here's movies, and let's see this page that I opened to. Can I find anyone on this page that I know? It's just a random page that I opened up. Ellen Golick. She looks familiar. Right? This is high school. So these people are all going to be probably older than me. But at the same time, it's possible I could see somebody here that I would know, or at least knew of. Kathy Herring, she looks familiar. Wow. Tim Goodfield looks familiar. Carlos Gonzalez looks familiar. Maria Gonzalez looks familiar. Keith Gibson, he looks familiar. Yeah. Scott Furman. Scott Furman. I think I knew another Furman. Wow. So anyway, off into my little zone there. So we'll be doing a yearbook. So it's real important that I got to go back in there. It's real important that we get the funds together during the event to cover any last-minute expenses. We're going to be doing a group meal, and we're going to organize it the first 2 days, and then the third night, we're going to have an outing that's going to go to the store and grab groceries and get everything for the dinner, bring it back. Another group of people will come in and help prepare it. Another group of people will come in and help cook, right? And we'll all just sit around during the breakfast portion of the day, right? The sunrise services and pancake breakfast thing that's going to happen every morning. And we're just going to get together and say, okay, let's decide what we're going to cook and who's going to help cook and who's going to do what and who's going to shop and who's going to prep and who's going to serve, who's going to clean, and the works. And just get everybody making a community meal that we all prepare together and eat together, sit down and break bread together on a big meal that we prepare together, and have one of our, or a few of our, friends, like Pastor Mike, have him do some kind of blessing over the whole meal thing. It's just going to be fantastic. It's just going to be so positive, It's just going to be so positive. So, along with putting together this book, I'm literally going to be writing out itineraries and agendas and lists of maps and lists, and look, we're going to do a tour. Here's where the tour is going. Who can facilitate a bunch of things along this tour route, right? We need somebody who's into real estate who can help us find a good place. We need somebody who's into motorcycles, Gary, who's going to be able to set up a route for a motorcycle tour, a little adventure, right? And then we'll set up motorcycle rentals. If we get enough money raised, we'll pay for 12 motorcycles ahead of time. We'll pay for 12 bicycles. We'll pay for 2 vans to do a tour. I want to make this way far beyond anybody's imagination. Not like a normal festival, not a normal reunion, not a party. Something on the caliber that no one has ever even imagined before, right? That's what I want it to be. So when you get done with this, you think 4 days of this beats the hell out of a 10-day cruise. We did so much. It's a good thing I showed up 2 days early, because we went to Disneyland before and we went to the beach afterwards. I want to do the whole thing. The whole thing. If you're coming to California once since you've been here, do it right. Right? Do it right. Put aside all the political bullshit and the money and all of that crap, and just come here and dive back into the past, right? Sure, it'll be new and different and in the present, but let yourself go, man. That's what I do that every day, man. I just let myself go. Now I want to sing a song. Let yourself go. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Let yourself go. Let yourself go. Yeah, man. I'm going to let myself heat up my coffee here. We're out of creamer. So if I have more coffee, I got to use that powdered stuff. Or old milk. And I'm just, anything after 3 days opened in the fridge is old milk. I can't look at it, can't smell it, can't stand it. Anybody else that way? I got a dog. Wants to get out here. What's going on, baby? Dog is. The missus is awake. She's getting ready to go over to a friend's house to help out. She goes over there once a week. what she does. She's like my dog here, Sam, is the best buddy in the world. My wife is the best friend in the world. You could not find a better friend to have than my wife. Ask any of her friends, and they'll tell you. She's the bee's knees. Hey, dogs, what are you guys doing now? Huh? Little fat sausages. Little fat sausages. Hi, my dogs. All right, I gotta heat up my coffee, or it's just gonna like bum me up, you know? Oh my God! Oh my God! LMGOT. Oh my gosh, how alarming. Hear my alarm going off. She beat my alarm. She woke up early. What do you know? What do you know about that? Sometimes that happens. Sometimes that happens. All right, I'm back. I'm live. I'm here. I'm weird. Get used to it. All right. So I posted. It's there. Wallflowers. I really wish I could go see the Wallflowers. I can't afford to go to a concert. Only reason I go to the concerts I go to is because my daughter takes me. You know. My gosh, I'm lucky. Or I win tickets on the radio, or somebody invites me, but that's it. I just, you know, I'm old and broken. Partially disabled, semi-retired, broke dick motherfucker. So, yeah, I don't get to go out much unless somebody takes me out. Or it's cheap. I like to do cheap. Taking a drive somewhere, that's cheap. Hi, Oliver. Good morning. Good morning, little child. How are you? How are you, little white fish? Oh, you're just so cute, but you shed like trying to pick up sand on the beach, man. Just falls through your fingers. You're just so hairy. You're just such a little white. It's wiry. That's what it is. You get that wiry hair. But man. Yeah. Little fella. Little fella, little fella, hoo, 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 hoo. I've got this issue with my emails. I don't answer them. I don't look at you wind up, when you get so much spam, you literally stop checking your emails, right? And I've got, right now it says 31,492 unread emails. Now that number doesn't change. It's way past that, but that number doesn't change. Doesn't really change. But I mean, I don't even know how many actual count. crazy. And it's like I don't want to. I don't want to look at any of these. The only ones I want to look at are the ones that I anticipate, the ones that I know are coming in, and that's it. Something that I've ordered, somebody that I'm in communication with, and that's it. Otherwise, I don't want to look at any of these fucking emails. I mean, it's all, we're gonna loan you money, dating, coffee, healthcare, Live Nation, classmates, Walgreens, metal roofs. I mean, great. Magazine subscriptions, a baby formula case. I mean, they just send you so much random crap. It's like I don't even know where to start. I used to keep up with it. I would go in and I would just delete hundreds at a time, hundreds and hundreds, and actually look at what I was deleting. Now I'm just thinking, you know what? I'm just going to star the couple that I'm dealing with now and then just delete the whole thing. The only bummer is that you can't click on all because it doesn't grab all. It only grabs the ones that are, booted into the server. So you're really only deleting 100 or so at a time, and it's just 31,492 emails, and I want to delete them all. How do I just do that, right? I could try that. 140 conversations. Select all, here we go. Select all 40,000, right? Okay, so there's that. So I can do that. And I think I will, at some point, do that. I don't have any pending right now. I don't think I have any emails here that really have anything to do with anything right now. More than likely, they're just going to come in again, right? Yeah, these are all just regular repeats. So that's just going to frickin' happen again, man. It's going to happen again. Oh, look, there's Whitefish. There he is. Hi, little guy. Hi. Little guy. Hi. Little guy. Food noises. He hears food. Any noise having to do with food, movement in the direction of food. If you think about food, he hears it and he gets up. Literally, he's the food maniac. He's a foodie. Ah, yeah, baby. Righteous. Hi, big face. How are you doing? Sitting over there looking at me. Hi. Hi. Huh? Hi. Biggin. Hi, Biggin. How are you? How are you, Biggin? How's it going, Biggin? Hi. Hi, Biggin. What a big silly dog. And she flops down. She's a flopper. Oh, flopping, baby. Let's see. Yeah, so yearbook. That'll be fun. Ooh. Dog water. That will be fun. Putting together a yearbook. I'll probably have to make a committee. That's it. Who wants to be on the yearbook committee, right? I guess as we start getting more and more of the funds together for this and get the budget worked out tighter, we'll see what we'll be able to do as far as a yearbook. Now remember, the shirts that we do at the event, that should all go toward yearbook stuff, because the event should be paid for. So we'll be looking at paying for yearbooks and other memorabilia type things. It'd be nice if we could get some enamel pins made and have them sent out to people who donated, like, above and beyond, right? Some pins and some cool little artifacts, you know. Maybe a little thing, well, the T-shirts are your thing for donating, right? But I think if you're going to donate, like, above and beyond, like Joyce has already done, we need to show some kind of gratitude towards that, because that's awesome sauce right there, you know. She didn't have to do that. So, yeah, we'll figure something out. And like I said, hopefully this will be a first annual, and I can set it all up so that I won't even have to be involved anymore, you know. Literally. Get somebody else in charge of yearbook, get somebody else in charge of the next round of shirt designs, get somebody in charge of the event page and invitations, and then just kind of say, okay, well, look, I made it happen this time, so let's get more people involved and spread these jobs out. And let everybody else make it happen the next time, you know. Because by then I would have been a senior and I would have graduated, so no. So it's up to the freshmen. No, I think we should have different committees on stuff, just like in school, you know. I voted myself class president. No, I think we should definitely... I feel more like the editor of the paper, right? Under the English teacher. That's more like what I feel like. It'd be nice if we had people show up who either were photographers or had photography experience, or maybe had somebody in the family who was going to come and be the photographer. You know, if we can keep that on costs, the more people who volunteer for stuff, the better. You know, and the thing is that it's such a long 4-day, 3-night event that we should be able to spread jobs around to people, and for it to not put a damper on their fun and enjoyment, right? I mean, who wants to be in charge of taking people out on the boat, right? Oh, me, right? So who wants to go on the tour and do the tour and arrange that? Who wants to arrange the motorcycle tour, Gary? And then who wants to do the bicycle tour? Who wants to do the hike up into the mountains? Different things have to be organized. So I'm going to have to put different committees together, so people have, okay, who's wearing this hat, right? So I think as we progress with this, we're going to get to that point where we're going to have people volunteering to be in charge of specific events. Look, if you're coming, first of all, say so on the event page, and then what do you want to be in charge of? Something that you can deal with mostly now ahead of time, and then only have to deal with a little bit during the actual event, right? Set up a tour ahead of time, and then the only thing you have to do during the event is go on the tour, right? And you take someone along with you who's going to go on the tour, who wants to do the tour again, only be the tour guide this time, right? All right, that sounds cool. So maybe you only want to do it once. So you have somebody that you work with that is your second day tour guide, right? Because it'll be Saturday, Sunday will be all of the big hoopla stuff, right? Friday there'll be a Friday night thing, and there'll be food, but there won't be any daytime stuff because people will just be kind of showing up. Saturday and Sunday, a lot of daytime stuff, a lot of nighttime stuff. Monday, a little daytime stuff, but it's pretty much, farewell. Now I'm going to try to set up a couple of days ahead of time some kind of, early bird events, and then afterwards some kind of events for people who are going to stay a little bit longer. It'd be great to go to an amusement park that you can only find in California, or like to the beach, which you can only find, on two coasts, really. Unless you go to a lake or like the Great... Shut up. So, yeah. Volunteers are going to be important for this. Really, truly. Yeah. Get up there. Ah, jeez. All right. I don't want to go through a fundraising site. I don't want this to go to my bank. I don't want any of this to be any big financial drama. I just want to raise the money, put the money where it goes, and party down, And I just made these things. I don't know if you've been here, but I just made these things in the event book. Look at all of us on the cover there, a bunch of us. Here's me, right here on top, right there. And there's my brother over here, and all of my friends in between. Let's see. So I just made these new pages here in the book for keeping track of donations. People who donate, how much they donate, their addresses, their sizes, designs they want, that kind of shit. Right? And I got a whole page filled already. 10 donors and 12 donations total. Right? Yeah. So far, 8 pledges and 2 that have actually donated. And somebody who's already a top donor. Right? 3 donations. 3 of the donations are $50 each. With every $50 you donate, you get 2 shirts. Act now and shipping is free. No, yeah, it's great stuff. It's great. It's great. 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 Yearbooks. God, that's gonna be fun. What I need are people from back then who were actually on the yearbook committees at some point in their schooling, right? That's who I need. I need actual yearbook people. Yeah. So, let's see. The school photographers, the AV department, student body. That's bitchin' stuff right there. Yeah. That's bitchin' stuff right there. Absolutely. Oh, man. Yep. Getting all excited and worked up about this again. That's what's great about this morning thing here, is it gets me pumped. Gets me pumped up about stuff. Of course, physically, I don't always stay pumped up. It's more like pumping up one of those bad tires, and it's got a hole on the other side. And you keep pumping, and it gets big, but then it kind of leaks out. And it gets big, and it kind of leaks out. That's me. I get pumped up, but then I leak out real quick. Yeah. Starting to get hungry, yeah? Starting to get a little bit of a hunger on. Got to hungries. Oh, the last couple of days were great. Wife was making huevos rancheros in the morning. Oh, to die for. To die for. It killed me twice. Oh, it was so good. Homemade frijoles. Oy. Just beautiful. awesome sauce. Yeah. Well, I got to finish up a few channel-related items today, and then I need to work on this studio here. It's just a shambles. I got so many things pulled off of so many shelves. That's what I do. All week long, I just constantly pull stuff down, but I don't put it back, right? Because I got to reach to pull it down, but I got to get up to put it back, and that's laziness right there. That's all that is. So I need to unlazy and undelay and put shit away. And get ready for some kind of new elements. New elements. Of course, Elsinore Brothers Live. God, I don't know how that's going to work with the whole dental procedure thing. Which reminds me, I got a call today. Because it could get weird. Do I have to record a whole bunch of stuff ahead of time? Probably. Am I going to do it all? Probably not. You'll probably miss a bunch of stuff, and then I'll just have to suffer in silence. If I can just get a couple of people to help co-host this show for a little while I get my act together. I think that's the only way it's going to work. If I can make it every 2 weeks and send somebody all the information they need, so all they have to do is video chat me, host the show as a video chat, video chatting with somebody else, and that's it. That's the show. I mean, it literally, they got like 10 to 15 minutes on camera, and everything will be pretty much scripted ahead of time. Right? Here's what you need to talk about. You need to hit all of these points. You need to ask these questions to that person, and you need to do it in a rapid fire situation. And that's it. That's it. That's all there is to it. Of course, it's easy for me to say, because this is easy for me to do. I've been doing it for almost a year, so it's easy just to turn the cameras on and go. Other people, they turn the camera on and they're, I don't know, they get mystified by the whole thing. But nowadays, everybody's on camera. Everybody's so used to doing a video chat, and that's all it's going to feel like is a video chat. It's not going to feel like a show until you watch it later and see it on a playlist. Then it's going to feel like, wow, I was on a show. I did a show. Which then hopefully doesn't make you nervous the second time you have to come. Because if you're not nervous the first time, chances are you're going to be nervous the second time. Because you know, my God, I got 300 views. Right? So that could get weird. Committees. Right? So let's see if we take these pages here, and we've already dealt with these people. And we'll go ahead and tuck this back in here. Back with these venue information for the various venues. Alright, and let's jot down some notes. Committees. Alright. Yearbook committee. And we need a full staff. Yearbook staff. Right? So we're going to need writers, photographers, layout people, right? We're going to need somebody to design and lay this whole thing out. Printer. We're going to have to get together with a printer. So there's a yearbook staff, so there's that. AV department, right? We're going to need the AV department because we're going to have a bunch of that kind of stuff to do. With the music and the video and the live YouTube element. Yeah. Fundraising committee, right? And basically that's the i.e. the Elsinore Brothers and Sisters live. That's it. So we need, I need a co-host. Show elements. Things we don't have yet. All right. There's that. All right. We need the tour. We need water fun. Hiking. Biking. Let's see, motorbiking. I mean, I'm hoping that the fundraising goes so well and the budget becomes so manageable that we will literally be able to pay for some of these rentals, right? Because that is going to be awesome if it's like, okay, well, we've got 12 places here. Sign up. You got to have a motorcycle license, and you got to have you got to pay for insurance or something, something along those lines. We'll pay for the rentals, but you got to cover the incidentals, right? Yeah. Entertainment committee. Entertainment. Food. Merc. Invitations, invites, and gate. We're going to need security and first aid. We're also going to need a venue. Realtor, right? We need to get in touch with a local friend, realtor / somebody who just has connections, somebody with connections. Music, entertainment, music, local. I can take care of the entertainment. The actual hired gun entertainment, but we need to get local guys and budget if it's in the budget, I'd like to give everybody a piece of the action as far as entertainment goes. We're going to do I need to know who ahead of time is going to be volunteering, and volunteering for what, so that I can get them shirts, right? Because they will have their own special shirt to wear during the event that they govern, right? If they're going out on a tour and they're the tour guide, they put on their tour guide shirt, right? And then hopefully everybody in the tour group will have on some kind of shirt related to the event, so that I don't know, it just feels like we would all have this connection, just like making that meal together on Sunday. We're all going to have these connections, you know. It's all about making connections, man. Hi, Joey. We're connected. Ah, jeez. Guy's getting sappy. When I said that, we're connected, I had this vision of two dogs hooked together at the butt, connected. They're connected. Oh boy, are they. And I remember seeing this photograph, you know, you get on, and there's this friend of mine who's just constantly posting these bizarre memes, right? And I would slight him for it because, you know, you spend a lot of time there, but they're so good and they're so funny, and he just nails it every time. So it's like, way to go, dude. So there's the one that he did, and it's these two dogs connected at the butt, right? And there's another dog, a third dog, a little dog, on top of the female dog, connected as well. And I'm like, well, how does that happen? I don't even remember what the caption was. It was just friggin' hilarious, you know, a little menage a trois between dogs. Yeah. My brain just goes on tangents. I'm just on a constant tangent. Tangent man, tangent man, tangent man, tangent man. Yeah. I don't even know if I'll be able to wear any event shirts at the event. I'll probably be trying to show off all of my shirts, right? Check out this shirt, check out this shirt, check out this shirt. Change my shirts 20 times a day just so I can fit in all of my shirts. Right? I just got another shirt on, the freak. God, what is that, 18 times today? My God, this guy's got no life. Nope. Not since I got broken. I'm pretty much lifeless. Lifeless, yeah. It's lifeless. Bloody lifeless. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Yeah. It's bloody hell. No, really. So let's see, what do we have to work on today? I picked up some great educational films for this week. I mean, just some great, of course, only one Halloween element so far, because I don't want to go too crazy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's this one called Old Number 23, and it's about an old school bus. And rather than replace it with a new school bus, the bus driver decides to get the kids together to fix it up, right? And it's a really neat, heartwarming story. Of course, we got Halloween safety. Here's a good one: how to make and use dioramas. That's a great one. Crime on the streets. And dating do's and don'ts. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Jeez, you got arrested for that shit. It's pretty funny. Pretty funny. I think it's the 1950s or some shit. It's just hilarious. You know, don't put your hand there, Johnny. That's statutory there. Don't you realize that she's only 14 and you're already 18? You should not be dating a freshman senior who's just about to graduate. I don't think they do that, no. It might. I saw one part where boy Timmy got whoosh. It's like, how dare you?
Ah, jeez, what'd I do? I was just trying to fill you up. Keep your hands to yourself, Timmy. My God. Just because you want it, don't mean you get it, fool. Get it? Ah, I don't get it. Exactly. So yeah, great, good stuff. Ah, tonight it premieres my music video. Yep. I'm really proud of this song. Yeah, it makes me feel good every time I listen to it. Of course, I don't get to play it because I'm broken. But it's fun to listen to. And now I got a video to watch when I listen to it. That's cool. I'll probably make a couple of different video versions of this. Because I can do that. Right? I would love to take this song. In fact, last night I was thinking through every verse, if I added in another instrument through every verse, so that when I got to the break, it was the harmonica and a banjo playing, or a harmonica and a violin, right, playing, and then and then enter in a banjo when it gets quiet, right, and I just started, all of these instruments started popping into my head, and all these different melodies and stuff, and lining all of these things up in my head. I'm thinking, oh man, why did I do that? Why did I think about it? Because now I can't really let it go. It's like, okay, what instrument should come in next, and what should it sound like, right? And then I'm thinking, okay, where can I do backup? Where can I harmonize with myself, right? Where can I throw in some lead guitar, and more than likely on a nylon string guitar, because it just, where do I put in a ukulele and a mandolin, right? Where? Oh, where? So there's all that, right? All of these different things. But I'm thinking, you know what? If I re-edit this thing, what do I do then? I think if I use a lot more movie pieces and I just have quicker flashes, because I'm doing some long things, and then another thing will come on, and then I'll do the music and the video, and then another little piece of movie or something. And I think if I do some quicker stuff and tie in movies, an action here in a movie and a reaction here in another movie, right? And then kind of do one of those point counterpoint things on the editing. That might be interesting. So I'm probably going to be looking at gathering more elements for that. And rather than worry so much about putting footage from movies where the scene is actually taking place at the movies, right? Maybe do that, but then while we're there on the screen, it should be something that you would have watched at the movies, right? A flash of Police Academy, or a flash of Over the Edge, or Bugsy Malone, or something, and then just do these quick point counterpoint flashes of different old movies, right? Because I'm getting away with using a lot of stuff because I'm using mostly trailers, and I'm not using any sound from any of these movies, and I'm muddling it with effects and shrinking it onto movie screens and stuff. So it's pretty cool. It was a fun video to make, and it's a fun video to watch, and I hope it gets a lot of positive response on my channel. In fact, today I should probably do a little bit of promotional work here and do some sharing, right? So let me go to videos. Ooh. And let me go to what's coming up, because everything is programmed. And there it is, upcoming.
And let me share that and copy this and get rid of that and open up Facebook. Deedly dee, deedly dee, deedly dee, deedly dee, deedly dee, deedly dee. A deedly 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 deedly. Aha. Creating a post. Alright, I'm coming. Geez, or premieres, premier. Gotta get an M in there, or it's not premieres. It's just pre-ears. And I guess pre-ears is like there's nothing there, like embryonic. Gosh, I love going tickety-tack, tackety-tick-tack like that. That's just so much fun. There. Alright, gotta squeeze in an emoji there. Where's my emojis? Ah, emojis. Emojismo. There's a peace sign, of course, because that's what I like to do. And, pachismos. And me's loveses. There we go. Alright, now where am I? Let's copy and paste this, what you call it? Yeah. There we go. All right. Check in where, all right, come on, give me a break, you little gnat. You little friggin' gnat. Don't you just hate those little fuckers? Oh, they piss me off. That's what I get for having house plants, I guess. Right? I'm so totally excited. I just can't say how excited I am, because if I do, I'll pee myself. Yeah. Alright. That's it. That's it. Did I get it? Stupid little fucker. Little fucker. Alright, so there, I just shared it. Click. My music video premieres tonight at 5. If anybody wants to watch an early sneak preview, let me know and I'll play it now. Oh Lord, that's cold. I hate cold coffee. Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Am I not? No way. Yeah, too excited. Too excited. So I'm already thinking about what I can do now. I get all excited. Look, I just got the itchies. It's like I did niacin or something. Right? Look at my hair. I messed up my beautiful hair. I hear the trash man. Mr. Trash Man. Mr. Trash Man. I hear the trash man. Mr. Trash Man. Yeah. Yeah, baby. It's really fun. It's, gosh. Oh my God. No way. I got some notification. It's, yeah, I know, wallflowers, I get it. Wallflowers. Yeah, wallflowers. I would like to go to the wallflowers, but it's not gonna happen. So I better just forget about it. When is it? Saturday. It is Saturday. Agua Caliente, Cathedral City. Great place to see a show, but it's not in the cards. Yeah, Wallflowers. Bob Dylan's son, Jacob Dylan. Just a great voice, great music. You guys know Wallflowers. That's some good shit right there. That's great stuff. All right. See, I've done that. Did that. Lost another subscriber. Gained one and lost one in a couple of weeks. Probably when I start getting all anti-political and call people morons for voting for one party or the other. I don't do that shit on purpose. I don't want to go out to piss people off and make people upset. I'm just speaking my mind, man, which is what I do here. And if some people, boo-hoo over it, whatever. It's no skin off. I'm not making money on this, so it's not like I'm losing money when people unsubscribe, right? I'm just sharing my life. It ain't pretty and it ain't perfect. So, don't judge. Jeez, I ain't judging you. Of course, when you unsubscribe because I say something that upsets you, then you're judging. And you're making me responsible for your feelings, right? Which is absurd. Of course, these are comments that are usually meant for people who aren't even here. The people who show up later and go, "What the hell is this?" That's usually what it's all about. I mean, usually if I'm talking to somebody who's here, I'll just address them directly because I'll usually know who it is, right? It's not like I get thousands of viewers. Oh my gosh, I don't know who's who. Speak up so I know who you are. That don't happen here. It don't happen. Wow. My wife is getting ready to take off for the day. She getting ready to bogey. And I gotta figure out what to do. I'll probably finish my uploads. Probably grab my daughter's game and sit out here and play Switch Minecraft for a little bit. And work on the little world that I'm in. Basically, I found a cherry forest and an ice glacier mountain right out in the middle of nowhere. And the cherry forest is pretty sparse. It was just, maybe a dozen and a half, 2 dozen trees. It's a really small forest, which they usually are. So I needed wood, of course, because I'm out in the middle of nowhere, thousands of blocks away from home. Lost. Hint, hint. Nudge, nudge, get it. Winks as good as a nod to a blind bat. So I'm out in the middle of nowhere, and so I just started replanting saplings. So this cherry forest is now really starting to grow. And I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to... what I need is a lot of... what do you call it? Bone dust. What the fuck is that shit called? Yeah, you grind up the bone into powder and you use it and you sprinkle it on the ground and it makes everything grow. I don't remember what the fuck it's called. So I need more of that so that I can make the little pink flowers grow more around the... I'm in a place where there's just 1 million flowers. So flowers is not an issue. Pink flowers is an issue. But that's okay. I'll know where the original forest is by the pink flowers.
But it's pretty cool. I can pretty much surround this whole giant ice glacier mountain thing all the way around with these trees, these cherry trees, because they're so beautiful. And there's no other trees around. It's literally barren. It's just flowers. So, yeah, for sure. I'm totally going to go for that. Yeah. All right. So yeah, I'll probably screw around with that a little bit. Put on some music and do some organizing. Because this place is going through hell. And I need to clean things up and get things ready for a guest. Because this is going to be fun on a bun. 2 guests. 2 guests over a weekend. That'll be the beast niece. The beast niece. To plan a couple of meals. A couple of really Gucci food. Yeah. Starting to drool. I'm starting to drool a little bit. I need some food. I got my food. That's it. That's it. It's gone. Game over. No more coffee. No more creamer. No cereal bars. My mornings are all out of whack. Out of whack. Ow, I think I hurt my neck. Don't do that. That hurts. Yeah. Let me mark a couple of things off here on my calendario here that I've done. I've done all of these shows and uploaded everything. Right? So that's good to go. For next week, and then next week I got to go to the campus, the university with my daughter, the main campus. So that'll be fun. We get to cruise around it and check it out. I imagine if she was a driver, she'd probably drive on occasion out to the main campus for stuff. Yeah, we'll have to check out their bookstore and their library and all of that. And, all of the other programs that she's not going to have here. She's going to graduate fully from where she's at now with her degree. But if she wants to go further, she might decide to actually go to the main campus and do it, which would be cool. That'd be neat. Totally. Huh. What is that? Am I wrong there? Am I bloody well wrong? Maybe. Square pegs. Do I have to wear my glasses? Oh, I hate to wear my glasses. Yeah, I think I'm a little confused on my numbers here. I think tonight is 4, and next week is 5. On the Video Time Machine episodes, to make sure to get these right. So tonight, this week, on Friday, episode 5, Video Time Machine 4. There we go. Totally, man. All right. Committees. I'll have to do a post about committees. Who wants to join different committees? Accepting applications for
the yearbook committee. And it'll have to be somebody who's been on a yearbook committee back in high school or junior high, so we know exactly how to put it together, because there's going to have to be someone in charge, like a secretary, treasurer type thing, who's going to be in charge of all of the work that that committee is doing, and is going to put together estimates for photography and printing and that kind of stuff. So that'll be a pretty heavy deal, you know. Thank you, dear. Love you. Have a good day. Be careful. Drive safe. Mwah. Carl will do lunch. Ay, mi esposa. Muy, muy, muy bonita. Yeah. Totally. Oh, yeah. Totally. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to wind down the show and post my education films, because once I get those educational films posted, that's it. Tomorrow I make the weekly program guide, and then I'm done until next week. I'm off, which means I'm free to work on something else, and it might be a music video of a friend of mine, because he's got this one song that I really, really dig, and it's a cover, but he does it so well. So I think I'm gonna set something like that up and start adding in, take the video, edit it in a couple of different ways, like just the whole video only close up, the whole video standard, the whole video on his guitar, right? And then I can mix in these different shots, right? And then gather elements that jibe with that song, right? And come up with something. And then give those video elements the right effects that they need. And then edit it in a way that tells a story, right? So I'm going to dig through the piles of music of his that I've recorded on various outings. Sometimes I'll just set a camera down and hit record, and then just record everything he does, right? So I've got a lot of those. I got a lot of that footage, a lot of stuff. So I'm going to be going through it and finding the one song, and then hopefully find one where I've got it at different venues, and I can edit it different shots together, right? And just cue up the music, right? Because he's very professional, and he's like on the money every time with every take, same tempo, same beat. So it should be real easy to edit his stuff together. So if I can find a song where I've got it recorded like 3 different times in different venues, oh, that's golden right there. That's what I need. So I'll dig that up. And take it from there and find some stuff that really goes with that song, whatever that song is. I've got a couple in mind, but it's going to all hinder on which of those do I have at least 2 or more recordings of in different places. That's going to be key. Yeah. Yeah. Classic. So let's do that. Let's write that down. I'll just say music video pre-production. In fact, that's probably the file where his music is. Pre-production, music by David. Oh. And the damn shed. I need to get out there. And make room out there for those drums so I can bring those drums home during the week and play them, you know. I can't play the guitar and sing right now, so I might as well do something. I might as well get that ukulele and mandolin up and running and take that with me on the occasional night that I go to open mic, because the other night we were there. It's like every time I've been there, it's like, who's got a ukulele? And everybody waits for the ukulele lady to show up. She shows up late and everybody's gone. This time they just put a capo on the 5th and had people playing the guitars like ukuleles, which was a good idea. Of course, one girl couldn't handle it. Another girl said, wow, this is an eye-opener. I'm going to play my guitar more, right? So that was cool. Really fun stuff. Totally fun stuff. I can't say that I'll be able to get out to open mic more, but I at least should try to introduce a little bit more music into my home life, right? So, yeah. That being said, I will probably try to put on some records today, because I got a lot of records. There's a whole wall here next to me that's records. I got hundreds here, hundreds and hundreds here, hundreds and hundreds there. There's a whole thing here, you know, just like this thing here. There's another one over here and another one over here and another one over there, and then this stuff behind me. They're just everywhere, records, not to mention thousands in a garage. Thanks, Ron, for storing my records for me, among other items. So yeah, energy. I just have my energy it wanes so quick anymore, right? I can barely muster up the energy to go to work. We've actually had houses to clean recently, which is great. And I told my wife, look, try not to stress over where rent's going to come from, right? Just think positive, right? It's going to happen. We'll get in those last minute reservations and it'll work itself out. And lo and behold, it worked itself out, and we got those last minute reservations. Rent isn't due for a couple of days. We still got a little bit more money coming in, right? And it's like, okay, see, worked itself out. You know, yeah, it is what it is. You know, you try to force shit and stress over shit, and it just makes it worse. I know, I was there my whole life, worry, and it would never work out, man. And it was only when I stopped worrying and started thinking positive about shit, you know, that things started to fucking work out. You know, granted, it's, you know, at the end, you finally figure it out. It's like, oh man, a little too late, but hey. I got it licked from now on. So committees. I need people to help me with committees, right? Where's the editor's note? For the yearbook, we'll even do companies, like people who want to donate to get an ad in the yearbook. That'll be great. Like my friend Jim, him and his sister have, I think it's him and his sister. They have a garage, an auto mechanic garage together, right? Or my friend, their brother, is the producing artistic director or something up in El Dorado County in California here. And he like runs a bunch of shows and stuff, you know, and that'd be kind of neat to get their stuff in the back pages. You know, people who are like serious about helping out, they should be, you know, in the back. Sponsors.
So we'll have a list. Everybody who's in my book, list of sponsors, they'll be in the yearbook. Just looking at a bunch of these unfamiliar faces, right? And wow. Butterfield Surveys, Inc. Sears. Wow. Jim's Towing. Freeman's Office Products Center. Elsinore Pioneer Lumber. Murietta Real Estate. Nadine Harmatz. Jerry Harmatz Realty. Elsinore Pharmacy. Marlene's Closet, clothings and things. Bluebeard's Castle. Bluebeard's Castle Hotel. St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. Really? They really? I wonder how that happened. I'd like to know the story behind Bluebird's Castle from St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands, sponsoring the yearbook. We got Murietta Feed and Supply, Pacific Southwest. Realty and Trust. Patton's Nursery. I remember Patton's Nursery. Garton's Feed. Sun City. Blackmore Company. Heavy Equipment Rental. Flaherty Electric Company. Murietta Car Wash. Ron Worth's Mobile Home Services, Inc. Rancho Fruit Market, Temecula. Oh, I remember that. Right off Highway 79. That place was there forever. The place was there forever. Fundraiser Ledger. Wow, who gave money? See, that's cool. See, this is things that I need to know. 2 pages of fundraiser names, places. What was that place? Bluebeard. Bluebeard. I don't see him here. So they don't want to be known. They don't want to. They're anonymous. They raised $750 this yearbook committee. That's very cool. Century 21, gold jacket. Yeah. Rancho Paving, Elsinore Public Market, Main Street. Ah, that's old school, right? That's old school right there. And then people. This is all the lists of the names of the people in this thing. Donna K. Moore is the editor. 52nd edition of El Lago. Taylor Publishing Company. I wonder if they're still around. I'm going to have to look to see who published all of these things and see if any of these companies are still around. And remember, any of this shit. Advisor Sarah Reckdahl and editor Donna Moore. Wow. That's great. We'll probably have different stuff in our yearbook, but nonetheless, it'll be very, very cool. And I want a hardcover. I don't want a pamphlet. I want an actual hardcover. If we're going to be able to raise thousands of dollars, then let's throw $5,000 into a fucking yearbook and get some nice, even if they're not full size, right? As long as they're hard covers and they've got, maybe we'll do an in where you sign on the inside, or you've got a place where you can sign, let's do that, but let's also, can we make a pocket? Can we make a pocket so that people can keep mementos in there, right? Can we do a clear plastic, you open it up, and on the very back, you open it up, and there's a clear plastic pouch with a little flap where you can put in items and artifacts from the day. A ribbon, a piece of hair, right? Wow, that's disgusting. You know, but what I'm saying is just a place to put keepsakes, right? Yeah. Maybe we'll do a box. We'll do like a hat box that's just big enough to put in your yearbook and a t-shirt and all the merchandise, so that when all is said and done, it can all go back into this box and be wrapped up with a little bow on it and go up into your closet for your great-grandkids or something. They go, what's this? Oh, look, this is that event that great-grandma went to. Oh my gosh, look at all this. Oh my gosh. Let's put it on eBay and sell it. Thanks, great-grandkids. Totally. No, but really. But seriously, folks, I guess it's just about time for me to start thinking about wrapping it up here, because, you know, as usual, I got things to do, places to go, people to see, money to collect. And I'm hoping, pardon my fingerisms, I'm hoping I come up with enough donations right away to get this whole t-shirt thing up and rolling without further fundraising to get the fundraising started, right? We should just go from right now, we should just go right into producing t-shirt design after t-shirt design. We should be able to get two t-shirt designs paid for, and before we can sell all of those, we should be working on selling a new design or donating a new design, and then just boom, 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 and keep going right through these friggin' shirts. I don't want to look back on memories. Jeez, I want to look forward to getting people to donate, get these shirts out. That's what I want to do. Yeah, it was a year ago today. I was sad. Yeah, definitely sad. I know. Oh yeah, because it was starting to get really weird around here back then, a year ago. Starting to get weird. I mean, you would think that it would get really good, considering how positive everything was going. You know, way to turn a positive into a negative. Jeez, man. It could have been so good. It could have been perfect. You know? You had such ample opportunity to get your shit together. Alright, I'm done with that. Move on. It's pointless to dwell on something that is pointless. Right? So let's see. We've got, oh, that hurt my neck. We've got a way of keeping, we've got a way of keeping track. I don't know what this problem is. So now we got a way of keeping track of donations. Oh, I need to get those little stars, right? You peel them and you stick them, right? So I can put stars next to my extra special donors. I was gonna say donators. My donators. So yeah, that'll be cool. I'm excited about this whole donation t-shirt thing. Every week it gets a little bit better and a little bit better, and I can't wait till it snowballs so much that every week I'm like, oh my gosh, right? Ooh, I gotta get this special thing before I go here. my box, my cigar box. Coronas, of course. This is an old cigar box. I'm going to have to put a little bit of tape on it here to keep it from falling apart. I don't know if it has a date on it anywhere. You think it would have a date there next to the patents? More than 50 cents each, but no more than 20 cents each. Huh. Huh. So there's that. Yeah, I'm going to have to put a little bit of tape on this thing. And this is my box of vintage Zig Zag rolling papers. All right, and they are vintage. Big. They come in the display box. This box can actually be a display, and I haven't opened it up to be a display, but it's still got papers in here. These are papers that I actually use. I actually have papers in my secrets box here. My little pack of papers and roach clip. It has a roach on it, and my pack of Circle K matches, right? So I actually bought this whole pack of vintage Zig Zag. So actually these are some of those items that are meant for promotion. Sorry about the cellophane noise. And here is my 1982 flag. It's a cloth flag, and it's 1982. So these items will find a new home, and I will now use this cigar box, Westerns, 3 for 50 cents. I will use this box now as my fundraising box, just like Addie Pray on Paper Moon, the movie, right? Of course, I don't have a false bottom for this. I might make a false bottom for this. That'd be cool. And I'm going to watch the movie and look to see what's in that particular box and put a bunch of those items in here. Because I like to do that kind of stuff, right? And of course, this isn't as old as her box would have been. But I believe it was a box of Coronas that she had. Fifty cigars. Scalaxtric parts. It's got this label on this. Somebody used this box for something. Scalextric. Scalaxtric parts. Scalastric. I don't know. So I'll put a little bit of tape on some of these frayed edges to keep it from popping out and to make my hinge work and last. So that'll be cool. I don't want it to fall apart. And I'll probably put a little small tape tag, create a tag out of tape so that I've got a handle to open it with, so I don't have to keep grabbing it aggressively to open it. And come to think of it, I might actually put those items in here. Well, maybe not. I've got my, I'll probably put a pack of matches and a pack of papers in here, and a few other little odds and ends, along with a few other things. And maybe I'll go ahead and get some of this hard board that I have and create a little false bottom. And then I'll just keep my, and this is great because this is something I can stick in the safe. This is small enough to fit into the safe, so I don't have to worry about it. Very cool. I'm excited about this box. Oh, well, it's time for me to go. So love you. It's been great having a ball here. Just having too much fun again, once again. So I'm going to get ready and go well, I'm going to eat first, of course, and then get my act together and do something. I imagine that I will probably, more than likely, do some video uploading and probably play some Minecraft for an hour or so. We'll see where it goes from there, right? All right, people. I want you all to have a great day. Be nice out there. Be kind to each other. You know, what do you call it? Spread peace and love, not bullshit. And most especially, stay weird, because if you ain't weird, ain't nobody gonna do it for you. Music. All right, people. Love ya. Adios. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye now.